What's up, YouTube? Back here with another video. I know it's been a minute, but yeah, we're finally back here with another video, and I just want to start off with another apology. I've not been uploading, but the winter here, there's not really a lot of opportunities to go fishing or really fishing in general. I recently did go on a trip, and I will have pictures of that trip in the at the end of the video. I'll talk about that later, but yeah. Recently, as I always do, or for the past couple of years, after Christmas, you know, my birthday and Christmas are close to each other, so I get gift cards, money, and all that. I go to either Bass Pro Shops or some big retail store like that, and buy new fishing gear. But this year I didn't do that. I just went to a local shop, which has still a lot of gear. I didn't feel like driving all the way out to Bass Pro Shops. And since there's such a big retail, my hair is sticking out. I never really do my hair on the weekends or when we don't have school because we're off for, well, never do my hair to begin with, really. But anyway, I spent a lot of money in that store, and we're just not going to talk about that. We're just going to talk about the new reels and rods I got. I bought a whole bunch of baits that I was going to think about doing a video on, but that'd take a while because I bought a lot of new baits. Like, I mean, a lot of baits, new lures, worms, hooks, reels, rods, line, and if you hear anything, it's either my brother or my dog. He's right there, but he should be quiet. It's my brother that I'm worried about. But anyway, let's go into the reels I bought. So the first reel I bought is a Daiwa Laguna, something like that. As you can see right there, it's backwards for me, it might not be for you, but yeah. So I went out fishing last night, mainly just because of this video, and I tried to catch some fish. To test out these two new reels I got, and this is my ultralight reel that I just bought, replacing my Shimano Sienna. There was a video on that that I did during the summer, and honestly, I thought this reel it's $39.99, so $40. And the reason I tell you guys the price is to kind of get, like, you know, you can't compare like what I'm about to say, like this other reel, but you can't compare an expensive to what do you call it, cheap reel. And honestly, as of right now, I would not recommend this reel. And you know, it just kept tangling, and this could be one of two problems. Or one of two things. I'll show this to you real quick right now. So as you can see, there's the reel. Pretty smooth, decently smooth for the price. When I first picked this reel up at the store, I thought it was going to be a good reel, and it might be. And I think one of the problems is I just put 8-pound mono in here as an ultralight combo, and I put it on a couple, like 30 minutes before I left for the pond. So it could be that it needs to adapt its new spool memory, which basically spool memory is when the line is wrapped up on the spool of line at the store, but then you transfer it onto the reel. If you do it backwards, then it kind of needs to get new memory. So it was very jumpy, which I think that attributes to it, but yeah, I think it could be potentially a good reel. I mean, this is 8-pound tree line, tri-line, however you say it, Berkeley. I mean, not the best brand of line you could buy, but it's not like an unknown, like random brand of line. It's like, you know, it's a brand of line. So, you know, it's definitely smooth. I think I could get used to it. I always have problems with ultralight reels. I don't know why, but there was 4 Daiwa small Daiwa reels there. I was looking at one. There was one for $39.99. It's funny. $49.99, so $30, $50, and then $80. And I originally saw the $80 one. I was like, that could be a good one. I might buy it. Then I saw the other ones, and I thought I was picking up the $59.99 one. I'm not saying it's the price that's contributing to how bad this reel is, because I've had, you know, my Shimano Sienna, it just broke down after a while. I think that was mostly my fault. I'd take good care of it, but this one I am going to. And that one was 30, this one was 40, and I don't know. But enough about that. And by the way, the rod is a Shimano Stimula, and as you know, Shimano is my favorite brand, so I like to buy from them. And this next reel is Shimano. So the next reel is the Shimano Stratic, and I'm sure if any of you most of you who fish, if you're watching this, you know what the Shimano Stratic is. There's been the Shimano Stratic FL, FK, CI4, and now the new Vanford's replacing the CI4. C14. I like calling it the CI4. It sounds better to me, but C14, C14 Plus. They had the Vanfords at the store, but I decided to go this one. I used it last night. It's rigged up right now, as you can see, with a Circle Hook. I was just fishing with some live bait, but obviously I'm going to use this for Senkos, crankbaits, topwater. But I mean, I was fishing with live bait, so that's why I had a Circle Hook. I mean, obviously I can't work the reel as good when I'm fishing with live bait, but the casting abilities was great. You could cast more than halfway across the pond. The pond isn't like small, it's decent. And I'm talking long ways with my brother, making a sound up there. I'm talking long ways across the pond, not the short ways across. It's still pretty long, but not as long. But yeah, it's a really, really good casting rod. I definitely recommend this to any of you. This has 14-pound fluorocarbon. I'm not sure what brand, because I asked the guy there to spool it up for me. I spooled the Daiwa Laguna up myself, which could play a factor into why it's acting up, but I never had a problem with other reels I've spooled up before. But anyway, it's a really nice reel. I'll just give you a second look at it. As you can see, it's pretty nice. I really like it a lot. I'm going to be using this a lot this summer, and that's basically oh, and by the way, it's on another Shimano Stimula. The rods there, it's either like you buy like some expensive St. Croix or G. Loomis rod for $400, or you buy like a $60 rod. These were what, $30 I think. I mean, the rods to me don't matter as much as the reels. That's why most of my reels are more money than the rods, but I have never had a problem with cheaper rods. So that's gonna be it for this video, and I just wrote for this part, and I just want to touch on some things. Like I said, I just went to a trip. And to Florida, actually, in Lake Okeechobee, and that was really fun. I had a great time. Caught my new PB, obviously, and my PB there that I caught was 710, 7 pounds 10 ounces, and to me, that where I live, like, that is like a monster fish. There, it's still pretty big, but it's not like something like I don't know. But we're catching 4-pounders there, and normally I'd be like 4-pounders of the tank, but there they're just throwing back as dinks. But you know, that's just, I guess, how big the fish there are. But I caught 710. I caught lots of, the smallest fish we caught was like a 3-pounder, which is insane to me. But some of you guys watching might be in warmer states and be like, yeah, it's pretty small, but not to me anyway. But I will post pictures of that. Not post pictures, I'm just gonna put them in the end of this video. So yeah, just make sure you guys stay after. And here's the 2 reels. And once again, I've started filming actual fishing videos. Like I said, this summer, I recently got a new phone, which is way better than my other phone. So the filming capability should be much better. I have another camera upstairs that I can use, and I might get a GoPro. Those are kind of expensive, so I don't know. But anyway, guys, oh, and by the way, before I end this video, I'm going to be going on another trip to May. Now, I'm not going to tell you guys where yet. I'll give you a hint. It's still in the state I live. I think, yeah, it's in May. And I'm not telling you not because I just want it to be more of a surprise. But if you guys, I was supposed to go on this trip in last April, but then, you know, because of COVID, that kind of stopped that trip. But yeah, that will be happening in May. And I also, in case you guys didn't know, I have like a bait wall in my room. So I kind of just took like some plywood, screwed into my wall, I know, right? And just hung all my baits up. So once my room, the reason I'm doing my video downstairs right now is because my room's a mess right now, covered in fishing gear and all the bunch of random stuff I need to clean up. But once that's cleaned up, I will be making a video on that bait wall. It's gonna be short, probably like, 4 or 5 minutes, but yeah, and then that's basically just it. And I also will be doing a video of my 2021 rod and reel arsenal. It will have some of the same reels, some of the not same reels, some reels you've never seen on here before because I just haven't made videos on them. But yeah, thank you guys for watching, and yeah, see you in the next video.